Welcome, Leo. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for November 6, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Leo, this cycle begins with a bright surge of energy pushing you toward transformation. The universe is inviting you to break free from routine, to breathe life into the corners of your days that have grown predictable. Each small action you change, whether waking up earlier, taking a new route, or giving your passion a few more minutes of attention, becomes an offering to the divine rhythm of abundance. The Fool and the King of Pentacles remind you that wealth and success follow motion, not stagnation. When you adjust your frequency, even slightly, the universe responds. You're signaling, I'm ready for a new chapter. And in return, doors once invisible begin to open, connections appear, ideas flow, and prosperity finds its way to you almost effortlessly. But prosperity requires more than effort. It requires feeling. The universe is whispering that intuition is your true compass. The mind calculates, but the heart knows. When you follow the quiet hum of instinct, you align with the pulse of creation itself. Logic may tell you to wait for the right time or the right proof, but your spirit already senses the path forward. Trust that inner nudge. The moment you release the need to overthink, everything accelerates. Opportunities that once seemed distant suddenly meet you halfway, drawn to the magnetism of your confidence and belief. In love, a chapter of forgiveness arrives. Someone from your past might seek understanding, and the cards urge you to release the emotional cords that bind you. Forgiveness here is not reconciliation, it's liberation. You're not re-entering a cycle, but closing it with grace. Think of it as clearing the energy channels that connect your heart to future joy. By freeing yourself from resentment, you invite new love, fresh inspiration, and emotional balance. The moment you forgive, the universe sees that you're ready for a love that heals, not hurts. Your spirit guides are preparing divine introductions, new collaborations, friendships, or romantic alignments that expand your world. Once you cleanse the energy of the old, you'll notice how effortlessly life flows again. Suddenly, the weight lifts, colors seem brighter, ideas multiply. You begin to understand that expansion happens when you stop resisting change. You've spent too long waiting for the right moment, but the truth is, waiting belongs to the old version of you. Creation belongs to the now. Each thought, each action, is a thread in the fabric of the reality you're weaving. Become the person you dream of being. If you seek success, walk like success. If you crave love, speak the language of love. The universe mirrors you, so show it who you are becoming. Just as an artist learns by imitating the masters, you too can align with the essence of greatness by embodying it before it fully arrives. When you act in harmony with your vision, time itself bends to meet your faith. This is not pretending, it's manifesting. Travel and movement also shimmer in your near future. A change of scenery will refresh your energy and widen your perception. Whether it's a weekend getaway or a spontaneous day trip, distance from your familiar walls brings insight. The true currency of life isn't just money, it's freedom, time, and connection with nature. Step outside. Breathe deeply. Let sunlight touch your skin and remind you that abundance begins with awareness. The more grateful you are for the simple gifts around you, the more the universe multiplies them. Write this truth into your day. When I follow my heart's intuition, I am abundant, successful, and free. This is your mantra, Leo, the affirmation that unlocks the flow between your spirit and the cosmos. Every time you say it, you reaffirm your readiness to receive. You remind the universe that you're not chasing abundance, you are abundance. And as your final message, your guides remind you, every disappointment was a rehearsal for the beauty unfolding now. Love freely, without regret. Smile even when others don't reflect it back, for their reaction is a mirror of their own battles, not your light. Continue radiating kindness, not for validation, but because it's who you are. Hurt people may project pain, but healed people inspire peace. You, Leo, are entering your era of emotional sovereignty, where empathy replaces judgment and compassion fuels creation. Keep your heart open, your mind clear, and your spirit fearless, because the universe is already preparing your next miracle. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today's cosmic rhythm dances in your favor, Leo. The sun, your ruling planet, radiates warmth and confidence, reigniting your faith after delays and emotional turbulence. You're stepping into a phase of liberation, clarity, and heart-centered courage. The tarot reveals a powerful journey through transformation, passion, and destiny, each card a step toward rediscovering your light and magnetism. Card 1. Eight of Wands, Acceleration and Breakthrough. The Eight of Wands opens your reading with a surge of momentum. After a period of stagnation or frustration, everything begins to move fast. News, opportunities, and communication arrive almost simultaneously. For you, Leo, this card reflects divine timing catching up with your determination. The delays were not denials, but sacred pauses designed to align circumstances perfectly. Now your energy amplifies. What once seemed stuck flows freely. Projects progress, relationships rekindle, and your motivation reignites with unstoppable force. Card 2. The Star, Healing and Hope. Following this burst of energy, the star blesses your path with renewal and divine faith. This card speaks of healing from emotional exhaustion or loss, reminding you that every setback has led to deeper spiritual wisdom. For Leo, the star mirrors your natural luminosity, your ability to inspire others even when you're uncertain yourself. Professionally, it suggests that a guiding influence or mentor may appear. Emotionally, you're reminded that love is not lost, it's transforming. Your inner radiance attracts what's meant for you without effort. Keep believing, even when the outcome isn't yet visible. Card 3. The Tower, Liberation through Revelation. The Tower reveals that something foundational recently shifted, perhaps a relationship, job, or self-concept. While unsettling, this card represents divine intervention breaking down illusions. For Leo, who often prefers stability and control, the Tower invites humility and rebirth. The universe dismantles what no longer aligns with your highest truth. This is not destruction, it's revelation. Outdated fears, limiting beliefs, or toxic attachments are collapsing, freeing you to rebuild stronger and truer to your heart's purpose. Embrace this shakeup. It's the necessary storm before the dawn. Card 4. Judgment, Spiritual Awakening. From the Tower's ashes rises judgment, symbolizing rebirth and self-realization. This card resonates deeply with Leo's journey today. You're awakening to your higher calling. Someone from your past may reappear, seeking closure or reconnection, but this time the dynamic feels divinely guided. You see things clearly now, what serves you and what doesn't. Judgment also highlights forgiveness, especially toward yourself. Release guilt, regret, and old narratives. The universe is offering you a second chance, but it requires self-honesty and faith in your transformation. Card 5. The Magician, Manifestation and Empowerment. The Magician arrives as a reminder that you are the creator of your destiny. All the tools you need, intuition, communication, creativity, and will, are already within you. For Leo, this is a call to reclaim your power after a period of self-doubt. Your thoughts are magnetic today. What you imagine, you can manifest. Professionally, this card suggests mastery, turning ideas into tangible success. Emotionally, it reflects a telepathic or soulful connection with someone whose energy mirrors yours. You might find that what you think or feel, they also sense. This is energetic alchemy, pure magic in motion. Card 6. The Devil, Confronting Attachment. The Devil introduces a shadow element in your reading, asking you to examine what still holds power over you. This might be fear, obsession, or a relationship dynamic fueled by desire but lacking balance. For Leo, it's a reminder that true strength comes not from dominance, but from awareness. Are you holding on to something or someone that limits your freedom? The devil doesn't condemn, it exposes. This is your opportunity to break free from unhealthy cycles. The moment you acknowledge your vulnerability, you regain control. Your light is stronger than any shadow. Card 7. The Sun, Joy, and Rebirth. How fitting that your own card, the Sun, appears at the heart of your reading. After turbulence and introspection, the Sun restores warmth, clarity, and vitality. You're glowing again, Leo, inside and out. This card signifies renewed confidence, recognition, and emotional fulfillment. The Sun also highlights children or creative projects that bring you joy. In love, expect an honest revelation or a passionate reconnection. Professionally, it predicts success after perseverance. You are seen, admired, and celebrated. The universe reminds you that happiness is not a destination, it's your natural state. Card 8. Six of Wands, Triumph and Recognition. Your reading concludes with a victorious Six of Wands, a symbol of triumph, public recognition, and self-assurance. After delays and challenges, your persistence finally pays off. This card confirms that others notice your growth, resilience, and authenticity. Whether in your career, relationships, or personal evolution, you're stepping into the spotlight where you belong. Accept compliments gracefully, but stay humble. The Six of Wands also advises you to share your wisdom. Your success story can inspire others navigating their own uncertainty. Leo, today's reading paints a journey from delay to liberation, from fear to faith, from confusion to radiant clarity. The Eight of Wands and the Star propel you forward with speed and renewed optimism. The Tower and Judgment cleanse your path, ensuring you rise wiser and more self-aware. The Magician and the Devil test your power to manifest without attachment, teaching balance between passion and peace. Finally, the Sun and Six of Wands crown you with victory, joy, and well-earned admiration. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Leo, financial movement is in the air, and the rhythm is quickening. The Eight of Wands indicates that money, opportunities, and abundance are accelerating toward you after a long pause. What once seemed delayed was never denied. It was simply waiting for the right alignment. The universe now rewards your patience with swift progress and perhaps even a surprise payment or opportunity that feels heaven-sent. Keep an eye on your inbox or phone. News about finances or contracts may come unexpectedly but favorably. The Star illuminates this section with a promise of renewed faith in your financial future. Even if you've faced months of uncertainty or strain, this card signals healing through hope. When you operate with gratitude and a visionary mindset, prosperity naturally expands around you. You're attracting abundance not by force, but by vibration. Your belief in what's possible magnetizes opportunities. As economic astrologer Jessica Adams notes, Leo's solar influence in late October often sparks luck through creative ventures and heartfelt communication. Your material luck is also tied to recognition. The Six of Wands suggests public acknowledgement of your skills or an accomplishment that translates into tangible rewards. Someone influential could notice your work, resulting in an invitation, promotion, or financial boost. Remember, Leo, your charisma is your currency. Use it wisely and with grace. When you stand in your authenticity, money follows your light naturally. There's also a message about generosity. The more you circulate your wealth, whether through acts of kindness, investment, or mentorship, the more the flow returns multiplied. The law of reciprocity is strong under today's solar energy, meaning what you give with sincerity comes back in double measure. This is a good day to pay off small debts, donate, or invest in personal growth. Spiritually, the cards advise that your fortune grows when your motives align with your heart. Avoid quick schemes or partnerships that promise instant gain but feel energetically off. The Magician's wisdom whispers from the background, manifest from confidence, not desperation. When your intentions are pure, even unexpected delays become divine protection. Finally, A golden window opens for you midweek. If you've been waiting for financial approval or an investment opportunity, the energies align beautifully. Trust your intuition, but support it with logic. The universe favors those who combine courage with strategy, two things Leo does best. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for November 6th are 31, 75, 42, 96, 12. Daily love. The realm of love feels deeply transformative today. The Star and Judgment cards reveal emotional healing and reconciliation energy surrounding your heart. If you've experienced distance or silence, the connection is not lost. It's being spiritually recalibrated. Someone from your past may reappear, not to reopen wounds, but to show you how much both of you have grown. There's an invitation to forgive, release, and maybe begin anew, but only if the relationship feels balanced. The Tower adds intensity to this romantic story. Some truths are surfacing that could initially shock you, but ultimately free you. Perhaps someone's hidden feelings are finally confessed, or you realize that the person you thought was gone still feels tied to your energy. For Leo, love without honesty is impossible, and today you're being asked to clear away illusions. This revelation, however emotional, ushers in liberation and new clarity. The Magician deepens the passion. This card symbolizes magnetic attraction and mental connection, a kind of soul telepathy that transcends physical space. Whether you're single or in a relationship, you might feel someone thinking about you, dreaming about you, or mirroring your emotions. Spiritually, this is confirmation that your thoughts shape your love reality. Visualize the kind of connection you desire: warmth, loyalty, respect, and the universe will respond accordingly. If you're single, love could appear in the most unexpected setting, perhaps through a friend's introduction, a creative project, or an online interaction that feels destined. You'll recognize this person through laughter, comfort, and synchronicity. With the star's influence, genuine connections form when you're most authentically yourself. Let your natural charm speak. There's no need to perform. Couples experience renewal. The sun energy around your chart brings back joy, communication, and passion after misunderstanding. Plan a simple but heartfelt moment, like a spontaneous dinner or walk at sunset, to remind both of you what matters most. The universe supports vulnerability today. Words spoken from the heart will heal more than logic ever could. Above all, Leo, love is not a competition or a chase. It's a sacred dance of timing and truth. You've conquered the hardest part, learning to love yourself even when others couldn't see your worth. Now that you do, love will reflect that radiance right back to you. At work, in your professional sphere, momentum builds quickly under the Eight of Wands and the Magician. Expect communications, proposals, or deadlines to pile up, yet this time, you thrive under pressure. Your leadership instincts sharpen, and you navigate chaos with poise. You may even surprise yourself by turning a challenging situation into a creative triumph. Colleagues look to you for direction. Your fire inspires them. The sun in your reading marks visibility and reward. Recognition for your hard work could arrive in the form of praise, new responsibilities, or a tangible promotion. The energy around you says, you're ready for more. Don't downplay your achievements out of modesty. Own your progress. The Six of Wands confirms that those around you finally see what you bring to the table. Still, the devil subtly warns against overextension. Your ambition is admirable, but burnout lurks when you chase perfection. Delegate where you can and set clear boundaries. Success doesn't mean self-sacrifice. It means sustainability. Learn to celebrate milestones without immediately planning the next mountain to climb. Networking brings luck now. Whether through a professional event or social media, a new contact may open doors to growth. The Magician reminds you, every word you speak and every post you share carries energetic power. Align your communication with confidence and authenticity. The right people will find you. If you've been unemployed or uncertain about your career direction, the star's light returns hope. Something is shifting behind the scenes, perhaps a call, offer, or creative collaboration that revives your faith in your abilities. Keep refining your craft. The spotlight is closer than you think. By week's end, your professional landscape will look brighter. The combination of the Sun and Six of Wands marks triumph over stagnation. You're entering a cycle of prosperity built on integrity and courage, two things Leo embodies effortlessly. Health. Physically and emotionally, your vitality strengthens after a period of exhaustion. The Tower represents the stress your body or mind has recently endured, perhaps burnout, anxiety, or the weight of constant responsibility. But with the Star following, healing energy flows abundantly. Your system craves rest, sunlight, and emotional expression. Don't suppress your feelings. Release is part of your recovery. Nutrition and balance become key themes. The Devil here speaks not only of temptation but of self-sabotaging habits, perhaps irregular sleep, overworking, or emotional eating. Awareness is the first step to transformation. Start by listening to your body's natural rhythms rather than external expectations. Even small acts of care, like mindful breathing or drinking more water, can restore harmony. The Sun reminds you that joy is medicine. Laughter, music, and time outdoors have measurable effects on your immune system and stress levels. As psychologist Barbara Fredrickson notes in her research on positive emotion, joy broadens the mind and builds resilience. This applies directly to you, Leo. Your emotional warmth is your health's secret ally. Mentally, you may feel drawn to meditation or creative therapy. Painting, journaling, or dancing are excellent outlets for your fire element. These practices help regulate energy and prevent frustration from manifesting as tension or fatigue. Remember, creativity is not indulgence, it's self-preservation for your sign. Holistic practices such as Reiki, aromatherapy, or sound baths could amplify healing. Your aura brightens when surrounded by gold, amber, or orange tones. They remind your subconscious of the Sun's constant renewal, even behind clouds. Allow that brightness to flow inward, not just outward. Lastly, trust your body's wisdom. The more you align your lifestyle with joy and mindfulness, the less illness will find room to linger. This week, your well-being depends not on drastic changes but consistent, loving attention to yourself. Family and friends. Family bonds gain depth and clarity today under the influence of judgment and the Star. Conversations long avoided may finally happen, and they bring more peace than pain. It's a day for forgiveness, not confrontation. You're realizing that everyone, including you, has been doing their best with what they knew at the time. The Sun warms this area of your life, suggesting joyful reunions, shared meals, or celebrations that heal old divides. Someone close to you may acknowledge your efforts in a way that moves you deeply. This validation reminds you that love often hides beneath silence. It only needed light to be seen. Generational healing may also play a role. Judgment often points to ancestral patterns being released, especially those involving pride or communication gaps. If family roles once felt rigid or unbalanced, this is your chance to rewrite them. You're becoming the bridge between old wounds and new beginnings. Leo's natural leadership emerges in domestic matters. Others look to you for strength and reassurance, and you deliver it with heart. However, remember that leadership also means listening. The Tower energy from your overall reading reminds you that vulnerability builds stronger foundations than pride. Home improvements or relocations could also be highlighted now. The Eight of Wands indicates movement, perhaps rearranging your living space, signing a lease, or planning a family trip. Each change mirrors your internal evolution. Your environment must now match your frequency of peace and expansion. Ultimately, your home becomes a reflection of your spirit. The warmth you radiate heals others without you even realizing it. This is your Leo gift, transforming ordinary spaces into sanctuaries of light and laughter. Compatibility. This week, your most harmonious connections come through fire and air signs. With Aries and Sagittarius, the chemistry is dynamic and mutual. Together, you inspire action and adventure. These signs mirror your enthusiasm, reminding you that love is meant to be felt fully, not analyzed endlessly. Shared projects or creative ideas flourish under this fiery synergy. Gemini and Libra stimulate your mind. Their intellectual playfulness balances your boldness, offering fresh perspective and emotional variety. Expect deep conversations, laughter, and mutual admiration. With Aquarius, your opposite sign, the connection is karmic. It challenges you to see beyond ego and embrace collective vision. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, may initially feel too slow or cautious for your pace, but they provide grounding energy that stabilizes your dreams. If you allow patience to grow, these relationships can evolve into strong, practical alliances. They remind you that not every flame must burn fast to be meaningful. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, evoke your tenderness. They help you explore emotional depth, though sometimes their sensitivity clashes with your straightforward style. When you listen rather than react, emotional intimacy deepens beautifully. Scorpio, in particular, matches your passion but tests your patience. The Magician and the Devil together suggest fascinating attraction with someone whose energy feels both irresistible and challenging. This could be a soulmate or karmic partner meant to teach balance. Whether romantic or platonic, their presence stirs growth. Overall, the sun blesses your connections with clarity. The right people are drawn to your light, not your shadow. Trust that whoever remains by your side after the emotional storms is meant to share your sunshine. Your lucky color today: gold, the color of triumph, vitality, and divine radiance. Wearing or surrounding yourself with gold today amplifies confidence and attracts prosperity. It symbolizes the sun's eternal glow, the essence of Leo itself. Let it remind you that even in moments of doubt, your inner light never fades. The phrase of the day: the universe delays nothing, it arranges everything. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.